Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm doing a little get ready with me. I'm currently in Vancouver, British Columbia, staying at the Shangri-La Hotel, which is super exciting. It's such a bougie bathroom, so I'm very excited to do this. It is my mini moon, which is like our mini honeymoon, because I just got married, and it's also my birthday today. So I'm gonna do a little get ready with me because we're going for our first nice dinner out, and yeah, I'm super excited. So let's get into it. I just showered and just let my hair air dry. I will tell you the two products that I did use. So I used the InnerSense Sweet Spirit Leave-In Conditioner just like on my ends, and then the Drunk Elephant. This is the Tangle Spray. And this is amazing just to detangle my hair. I did cleanse my face in the shower using the 𝕗𝕚𝕚𝕟𝕕𝕤. This is the Holy Oil, I believe. Holy Clean Cleansing Facial Oil. This stuff is amazing. And then I have all the Travel Nécessaire products, both the Eucalyptus Body Wash and the Exfoliator. This stuff is amazing. I absolutely love it. And I love that it comes in travel size. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of skin prep, and then we're going to do our makeup. So I'm using the little travel size of the 𝕗𝕚𝕚𝕟𝕕𝕤 Holy Water. You can tell I dropped it, unfortunately, because it's all jagged here. Still works. And I'm just heating up my iron so that I can curl my hair. Today we went to Granville Island, and then we shopped around downtown, enjoyed the like hot tub and spa features at the Shangri-La Hotel, and then I came back to the room and showered so that we can get ready. I'm also going to use my little mini holy oil. This stuff is incredible. And I'm also going to do a little bit of lip prep. I have this amazing, what's that? Lip Trio by Clay Cosmetics. It's awesome. So it has the lip peel, lip oil, and lip gloss. This is from Nourish Clean Beauty. I'll do the lip peel first. And then once this dries, I will do the lip oil. The last product I have is my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This is not clean, but I have been using it as part of my wedding skincare prep, and I just have to say my skin has been looking amazing. So, you know, every once in a while I do try out some conventional products, everything in moderation. But there's, you know, a ton of great alternatives that are clean as well, like the Goop All-in-One Nourishing Cream is amazing. And I've also been using the Bare Minerals Phytoretinol Cream, also fabulous. So totally comparable options. And then I was using this just to keep up with my tan. It's the See You Sunday Face Tan Water. Looks like that. Alrighty, so now that my skin is nice and hydrated, I'm going to dampen my little beauty blender. I have this little kit that I was keeping in my travel bag, and in here I have my eye cream, which is the 𝕗𝕚𝕚𝕟𝕕𝕤 Ageless Eye Serum. This stuff is so good. Smells like coconut, or not coconut, cucumber. Like cucumber water. Thing is the Bare Minerals Ageless Phytoretinol Lip Mask. This is like the same line as the face and neck cream that I absolutely love. And then also for deodorant, I've been like stealing my husband's one, and this is the Movita. This is an aluminum-free deodorant. It's absolutely amazing. This is in #1, bergamot, geranium, and neroli. So good. And then we're gonna go in with our foundation. So of course, my tried and true foundation is the Westman Atelier foundation. I have two with me. I have Atelier 1 and 2. I did have a spray tan for the wedding, but I've been exfoliating and that just kind of like wears off. And I am quite rosy right now from the Prosecco. I tend to get really like flushed when I drink. And then I just use the beauty blender just to blend that in. And when you have like a super moisturized base, I find that it just melts into the skin. Now that I'm blending it in, number 1 could have been slightly too fair for me. But that's all right, because what I'll do is I'll just add some bronzer. I have 2 different bronzers that I love right now that I will use to bronze up. And then I'm using my 𝕗𝕤𝕚 concealer in the shade I don't know what color this is. I think it's sugary. Just apply it under the eyes. Just because I think we're gonna do a little bit of a smoky, shimmery. Just pop this around the T-zone. Literally want my bathroom to look like this. The marble is so gorgeous. So I think I'm gonna do bronzer next, and my absolute favorite bronzer of all time is the Victoria Beckham. This is the matte bronzing brick in the shade 1. It doesn't matter if I'm fair or have a bit of a tan. I find this so perfect. The tone of it is cool and natural. It still warms up the complexion, but makes a great contouring. And I had my makeup done on my wedding night. Don't get me wrong, absolutely loved my makeup. I thought it looked so good. And funny story, I don't know if I ever shared this on YouTube, but my makeup artist canceled on me a month before. And I had to scramble to find a makeup artist last minute. And I actually found a makeup artist who isn't traditionally a wedding or bridal makeup artist, but she does a lot of fashion, editorial makeup. So she did my makeup and it was absolutely stunning. She did an incredible job. And I'm very particular because I do like having a very natural complexion, to the point where I was almost considering doing my own complexion, but having her do my eye makeup. Anyways, moral of the story is she used I think it was a Charlotte Tilbury. I didn't care if she was using conventional makeup on me for the wedding, but I believe she was using Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and it was so orangey, pigmented, warm, much more than I am used to. I mean, she pulled it off, but if you are somebody like me who much prefers cooler or more neutral tone bronzers, the Victoria Beckham, you will do no wrong. The packaging is absolutely luxurious. It's stunning. There's tons of product in here. And if you tend to have a winter or a summer bronzer, you can choose either one, but I just kind of go into the both of them and then just with a nice big fluffy brush, blend it all out. The other bronzer that I did pick up and bring with me is the Kjaer Weis powder bronzer in the shade Basque. And this is also a really beautiful color, a little bit deeper than the one in the Victoria Beckham, but if I do have a tan, this looks incredible. But I have lost quite a bit of my tan, so I feel like it would just be a little too deep for me. And then my favorite blush of all time. I did bring a couple of options. I brought Chouchette by Westman Atelier, which I absolutely love. And then I also brought the Kjaer Weis blush in the shade Sun Touched, which will forever be my favorite blush. And I just take this really cute flat domed brush, I wiggle it in there, and I just apply it on the apples of my cheeks, up into my temples and on my cheekbones. I tend to go pretty blush heavy because it is one of my favorite makeup products to apply. I like bringing it across the bridge of my nose. And then once I've applied it with the brush, I go in with a sponge and I just blend it out. And it's enhancing my flush quite a lot because I do have a natural flush from the Prosecco. I don't know if anybody else gets flushed when they drink alcohol. It doesn't matter how much I drink, I always get a little flushed. So next I'm going to, because we're going to be, I think, in a pretty dim lit restaurant, I'm going to apply my favorite, which is the Westman Atelier Peau de Pêche. And let me tell you, I cannot wait to get my hands on the Peau de Santé, and I can't get it anywhere but except the Westman Atelier website. So I'm gonna find a way to get it. I was being a little frugal as we approached the wedding because of course it's such a large expense, but it's something that I am dying to have. And I'm using the Westman Atelier blender brush with this, of course. The best way to apply it. Looking very rosy. And then my new favorite cream highlighter that I have been using is the 𝕝𝕚𝕚𝕚. This is the vanilla highlighter in Sun Halo. Absolutely stunning. I use my beauty blender. I just kind of rotate it in there and pop it along my, like, what? I mean, I'm still quite glowy from the Peau de Pêche, but this looks stunning and it smells like vanilla. It's absolutely delightful. So that is the complexion really all done. And then we'll do brows. I have the Westman Atelier Bon Brow, and I just brush my hairs up. And actually pre-wedding, I got my brows laminated, which essentially is they like almost perm your lashes with the strokes of the hairs up. And this is in the shade Clay. And I kind of just lightly feather this into my brows just to give a fuller effect. And to keep it as natural as possible, I'll just kind of go back in with the spoolie, which is completely dry. There's no product in it, which honestly, like, is kind of disappointing. I was truly expecting there to be a gel on the other side, which I think would have been an incredible opportunity for them, but I do understand the spoolie is a great little tool to have. I applied a bit too much product, so I really had to brush that in. Before I forget, I'm gonna apply a bit of this lip oil from Clay Cosmetics. And we're gonna work on the eyes. I'm going to start off with the Chantecaille Sylvie, just kind of in my crease. I brought quite a bit of eyeshadow actually, which is a little surprising for me because I'm not really an eyeshadow person. I don't have the skill really for eyeshadow. I kind of just apply bronzer, and my favorite of all time, which is kind of my signature, is I apply the color Chocolat by Charlotte Tilbury, Westman Atelier. This is super well loved. I go in with the #1 brush from Westman Atelier, and And I literally just sweep that on my eyelids. It gives it quite a bit of a smoky look. And if we are to say there's like a Gabby eye special, or like, not eye special, what's the word? Signature Gabby eye look. When I do wear eyeshadow, it's just some bronzer in the crease and then chocolat on the eyelid, kind of smudged along the lash line and then blend it out. That is the signature Gabby eyeshadow look. It's very quick, very effortless. And on blue eyes, it just makes them pop. And it may not be for everybody, it may be too messy, but I think it looks incredible. Very sultry. It's a great going out look because it is very kind of sexy. Shoot that a little bit under the lash line. Now, because it is my birthday and I feel like I need to jazz up this makeup look a little bit, make it a little festive, I am going to use the Victoria Beckham chiffon, what are these called? Lid lusters. And I actually just take my nail in there because it does tend to almost create a little bit of a coating. And I just use my finger for the best pigment. And I'm just gonna pop that right on the lid. And then I'm just gonna finish off the look with, of course, some mascara. And then I'm gonna curl my hair and we'll be done. So I have two mascaras with me. I have the 𝕗𝕤𝕚𝕐𝕟𝕕𝕤 Limitless Lash Mascara and then the Fit Glow Beauty mascara. I can't think of the name off the top of my head. I find that the Fit Glow gives me a little bit more volume, but the 𝕗𝕤𝕚 is so good at lengthening and separating the lashes. And I'm gonna finish it off with my wedding lipstick, which was the La Bouche Rouge in nude pink. Okay, I feel like I need more concentration, so I'm just gonna go in my handy dandy little mirror over here. Here's the makeup, and I'm just going to do my hair and I'll show you the finished product.